Yo, what's going on people? It's your boy Huncho back at you again with another video. Now, if you've been a long subscriber of mine, and yes, I'm talking within the first week of the channel actually being on YouTube, then you'll be familiar with the story I covered where on Bonfire Night 2019, not the most recent one in 2020, this was the year before in 2019, the UK had pretty much small riots across a lot of the major cities and even in some smaller places, and one of them we looked at was a situation that happened in Harehills, Leeds. But if you're not familiar with the story, this is what went down on Bonfire Night 2019.
Male with red top, letting fireworks off. Go!
So yeah, as you can see, absolute chaos happened on Bonfire Night 2019, especially in Harehills. Even if we look at the aftermath of the night, you can see how much damage they really caused to police cars and other vehicles. In fact, in the most recent reports that have come out about this situation, it's believed that 13 police vehicles and 4 buses were damaged, with repairs costing more than £56,000. Also, with the deployment of extra officers and more police needing to be involved in this investigation, it cost the West Yorkshire Police more than £160,000. Recently though, people have gone on to be sentenced in relation to this incident after they pleaded guilty to the charges at an earlier date. So it's pretty clear clear as to what exactly happened on the night, but ultimately a bunch of people went on to be arrested on violent disorder charges as part of Operation Dayton, which was a large-scale investigation launched by Leeds District CID. The people who had been charged with these offences, though, were 19-year-old Georgia Walker, 19-year-old Zohaib Ahmed, 22-year-old Josh Smith, 18-year-old Nicholas Gasper, 19-year-old Leonard George, and 20-year-old Timeti Avendeni. As it stands right now, only Georgia, Zohaib, and Josh turned up to court for sentencing, while the others are currently on the run and warrants have been issued for their arrests. 4 youths under the age of 18 are all due to be sentenced at Leeds Youth Court on the 1st of March 2021 in relation to this incident as well. The police have also said a further 5 males have been identified as suspects, but they have yet to be located and inquiries are ongoing. In court, it was heard that 6 officers had been injured during this incident after they were hit with fireworks and other missiles. 2 officers had to be treated at hospital, but none were seriously injured. On top of the damage which was done to the vehicles, which we've already gone over, there was more damage to cars, street furniture, buildings, and bins were set alight. Roads had also been barricaded off by the group as well. At the sentencing hearing, it was also heard that community mediators tried to calm tensions, but they had to withdraw after they became targets of the group. Firemen were also shot at by fireworks as they attempted to extinguish burning barricades on the main roads. For this whole situation, though, Georgia was handed an 18-month prison sentence, Zohaib was jailed for 2 years, and Josh was handed a 27-month prison sentence. Of course, the people who didn't turn up are yet to be sentenced, and again, the 4 youths are due to be sentenced on the 1st of March. It was also said, though, that another youth had previously been sentenced to a youth rehabilitation order with intensive supervision and surveillance, including curfew and electronic tagging. Leeds District Commander Chief Superintendent Damien Miller, who oversaw the operation, said, "That night we saw some truly appalling scenes play out on the streets of Harehills. Wanton damage was caused and fireworks and other missiles were repeatedly used as weapons against officers as they worked to bring this really challenging situation under control. People in the area were put in genuine fear for their safety during what was a significant and prolonged episode of disorder." And so, as you can see from this investigation, the police do go out of their way to get people who are involved in these situations and get them locked up, because even on Bonfire Night 2020, you guys might remember that one as well. Remember how I've reported on that people were pretty much doing the same thing. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if in the future we see more of these situations happen, because I do believe 2020 overall was worse. I don't think there was any situation that was worse than Harehills, but overall, out of all the situations, I do believe that what happened last year was a lot worse than 2019 again overall. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some kind of investigations and sentencing at a later date, maybe at some point next year now. But what do you guys think on this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.